subscribe and like the video, please. Now, if you want to buy the blend files, the link to them are down below. And if you want to learn how I made this, continue watching the video. Let's create the focus features intro. So I'm going to do File, Save. Let's save it to a safe location. It's going to be focus intro. Save blend file. Cool. We're going to delete this cube. Select the camera, Alt-R, Alt-G, RX90. That looks pretty good. Now let's do Shift A. No, let's do File, Import. Let's do Append. And go up one. I'm going to go to where my shirts are. Cool. Just imported the Blender logo. RZ90. Oops. RX, RY90, RZ90, RZ-90, GY 0, GY subdivision surface. Go. Cool. Let's have this as a logo. Mission, Shift A. Let's do Shift S, cursor selected. Shift A, we're going to do text. RX90. Blender for YouTube. S, G, shift this, Control P to object. So if I move this around, that looks great. This right here, that's the emission. So let's have a logo that's the same. Let's have the world environment to be pitch black. Now let's save, File, Import image as planes. Let's do the focus features, shadeless, import that, G, move it up, shift the camera, Control P to the object. So when I move the camera, that'll move as well. S, that looks good. Video editing, Shift A, movie, double click there, X, delete. Let's go over here, put in a safe location. This is going to be the landscape. Okay, accept, change it from PNG, FMPEG video. There's encoding. You want to do MPEG-4, audio AAC. Go down here, playback needs to be synced to audio. Let's go to animation. Okay. 0. This size should be the graph editor. If I go to material preview, say it starts at frame 60. Okay. So let's do 350. Just save it. And let's just do real quick the easiest one. Shift A, mesh plane, G, Y, RX90, G, 0, S. There's this. Material preview. Back here. Okay. Let's do a new, and this is, I'm going to just call this fade. Go to shading. Click on the material. Blend mode, alpha blend. Shift A search, we want a mix shader. Go here, go here. Okay, and you know what, this I can just delete. Shift A search, and I'm going to do a diffuse, BDSF. Change this to be pitch black. Connect shader to this one. Shift A search, and I want a alpha transparency, so I need a transparent BDSF. Okay, then I'm going to go here, turn this to a dope sheet, insert keyframe, 350 should be 0, insert keyframe. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, insert keyframe. Turn this to 0, insert keyframe. Okay, so let's select this one. Alpha blend. Grab this guy, Shift A search. Let's do a mix shader. Shift A search. We want a transparent BSF. Connect. 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 Hey. Goes here. Shader goes there. Okay. Let's do this. Full view, like right there. Insert keyframe. And just like this. Insert keyframe. Cool. Let's go to camera view. Let's click play. Perfect. I think that looks pretty good. Let's just save what we got. So the very last bit is these floating stuff. So let's just do that. Let's go to layout. You know what, here, let's go render view. Let's just see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Right, color. Yellow. Oh, here. Yeah. Looks pretty decent. Animation. Solid. Shift A. I want a circle. Tab. F. Tab. R. X. 90. GY. So the next bit that's going to be a little tricky is the shading. Let's do new. X, Shift A, search. I want to be a shadeless. Okay. Alpha blend. Shift A search. mix shader, Shift A, search a transparent BDSF, color goes to color, G, make it a bit. Okay. So here's this, Shift A, search, let's do texture. Coordinate, Shift A, oops, oh, I don't know, Shift A, search, let's do mapping. Generator goes to vector. Connect both of these, just drag this over a little bit. Shift A, search, let's do color ramp. Shift A, search, we want a linear. No, we want a gradient texture. Vector goes to vector. Factor goes to factor. Color goes to color. Okay. Let's see, radial. Let's do X. Zero. One. 0. Let's see. You know what? I think I might need to do texture coordinates. So let's click on this. Tab. And do UV unwrap. So if I go to UV editing, that's fine. Shading. Okay, connect this UV to the vector. So point, this needs to be spherical. Go to material preview. There we go. Change this guy to 0. This guy is 0.5. 0.5. Needs to be negative. Negative. Perfect. There we go. So now we have the radius of it. So let's do Shift D. Factor can go in here. This guy minus. And then the mix of this can go here. And then let's just switch these two. Good. There we go. That looks more like it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So G. How many different colors I have? Okay, so this is going to be cayenne. Duplicate this guy. Shift D. This one's going to be yellow. This one's going to be yellow. Let's do a dark blue. Yeah, let's go to animation. Do this. Camera view. Render view. G. This guy can go up. Chord. G. I think that's pretty good. Not the best work, but it's very calm, peaceful. I think, this will definitely do. So let's just do file, save, delete the one up top. I think that this is good enough. This is more like abstract type stuff. And let's render this out. File, save, render animation. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Let's just save this guy real quick. Close this. File, save. File, save as. Focus intro. Let's do portrait. Save as. File, save. Yeah, cool. Oh, right. And I need to change this. To GCC. Perfect. File, save, render animation. Welcome to the end of the video. Now go watch this video. Go watch the video. Click on it. Click on it. Click on the video. Go watch that video. Click on it. Click on the video.